Imagine this. A chief hides 2 camels in the desert, thinking no one will ever know. But the Prophet Muhammad tells him exactly where they are. Shocked, he realizes the truth, and that moment changes everything. A daughter's marriage brings freedom to an entire tribe. A single woman becomes a source of blessing for hundreds of families. Who was she? What made her so special? And how did her life leave a mark on Islamic history? Stay with me, because today we uncover the inspiring story of Lady Juwayriya bint al-Harith, mother of the believers. Assalamu alaikum and welcome. Today, I will tell you about the life of our mother of the believers, Lady Juwayriya bint al-Harith. Her father's acceptance of Islam, her marriage with the Prophet Muhammad, her qualities and worship, and her passing away. At that time, God informed the Prophet Muhammad that Harith bin Dirah had hidden 2 camels in a certain place. So the Prophet said, "Where are the 2 camels that you have hidden?" When Harith bin Dirah heard this, he was astonished. He became certain that Muhammad was truly the messenger of God, and that revelation came to him. So, he also accepted Islam. It is reported that the family of Lady Juwayriya bint al-Harith also entered into Islam. Later, when Harith bin Dirah learned that his daughter Juwayriya had married the Prophet Muhammad, he was filled with great joy. Lady Aisha, mother of the believers, said, when the companions came to know that the Prophet Muhammad had married Lady Juwayriya, they released the captives of the tribe of Banu Mustalik. They said, "This tribe is now related to the Messenger of God." The scholars have written that, on this occasion, 100 families of Banu Mustalik were set free. That is why Lady Aisha later said, "I have not seen a woman who brought more blessing to her people than Juwayriya." Her home near the Prophet's mosque. For Lady Juwayriya, a small chamber was built next to the homes of the other mothers of the believers, close to the Prophet's mosque. Its walls were made of unbaked bricks, its roof from palm branches plastered with clay, and its doorway was covered with a woolen curtain. Her distinction. One day Lady Juwayriya said to the Prophet Muhammad, "O Messenger of God, your other wives take pride in certain matters." He asked, "In what way?" She said, "In the amount of dowry they received." The Prophet replied, "Did I not give you a great dowry? Did I not free 40 slaves from your people as your dowry?" Her qualities and worship. Lady Juwayriya was devoted in worship. She was pious, content, patient, generous, and God had blessed her with many noble qualities. One morning, after the dawn prayer, the Prophet Muhammad left her while she was sitting in prayer. Later, when he returned after a long time, he found her still sitting in worship. He asked, "Have you been in worship in this same place the whole time?" She replied, "Yes." The Prophet said, "Since I left you, I have recited for phrases 3 times. If they were weighed against all that you have said today, these words would outweigh them." She asked him to teach her those words. He said, "Glory be to God and praise is for him, as numerous as his creation, as pleasing to him as he wills, as heavy as his throne, and as vast as the ink of his words." The purpose was to add these words to one's daily remembrance of God. Another day, the Prophet asked Lady Juwayriya, "Do you have anything to eat?" She replied, "A slave girl gave me some meat from charity. That is all we have." The Prophet said, "Bring it. Charity has reached its rightful recipient, and now it is a gift for us." Note: the family of Banu Hashim is not allowed to directly take charity. But if charity is given to someone else, and that person later offers it as a gift to a member of Banu Hashim, then it becomes permissible. Her passing away. Lady Juwayriya passed away at the age of 65, in the month of Rabi al-Awwal, in the year 50 after Hijrah. The governor of Medina, Marwan bin Hakam, led her funeral prayer, and she was buried in Jannat al-Baqi. And that was the story of our mother, Lady Juwayriya bint al-Harith. Her life reminds us of faith, devotion, and the blessings that came through her. May God be pleased with her and all the mothers of the believers. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.